超疲れました。
そうでしょうね。Tenjin has been working the whole weekend. He arrived, he was on the same flight as me, arrived 1:30 p.m, we met Adrian, he picked us up, we went for a drink, and then he was tired, completely tired, because none of us slept on the plane. And then we went to a dinner, and he was drawing the whole dinner, basically, and then got up in the morning, came to the convention, working the whole convention. Then we're here at this after party, been drawing the whole party. Now it's 10 minutes to midnight and he's just finished, I think.
Yeah, he's got one last sketch to do.
Oh my god! Okay, 頑張ってくださいとしか言いようがない。
It's not my fault.
Unbelievable.
No, I'm just saying.
Is this your fault?
I'm just
No,
saying.
you should sketch that.
You want me to sketch? We have 2 SS coming right up.
No. Give me money, somebody. Somebody help me.
Ishtar.
Everybody here? Ishtar. Oh,
Ishtar. Yeah, you need practice drawing female characters. Let's start with Ishtar.
I can draw Ishtar letter. Just Ishutaru.
Ishitaru. Okay.
I can draw katakana. How about it? Which is good, katakana or kanji or English?
You can write Ishtar and kanji?
Oh yeah, Ishutaru. Yeah, it's easy. Easy for Japanese.
Alright, then never mind. Let's just do the metal siren. How about that?
Metal siren, yeah, that's words are very, metal siren, yeah. They are very difficult to draw. You know?
Yeah. I've tried to draw it once.
Okay, wow. How was that?
That was like almost 18 years ago.
18 years ago. Oh, when you were around the training.
Yep. That's why he hasn't drawn since. Yeah.
Yes, I know the Macross to the maker is very hard to draw because of the image of the object is always very hard actions.
Yeah.
That is really different with your setting seat. I checked many times with the big screen.
Very, very dynamic.
Yeah, too dynamic, and then that means not necessary to draw.
Well, sometimes it's dynamic, and sometimes it's just like
messy.
Rough. Yeah.
Rough. Yeah.
I think everybody had a hard time drawing that as it was in the settings.
Yeah, I think so.
There you have it.
Where I have it.
The Black History.
No, but you like that. You love the Macross too. That is great.
Because it has a very, very natsukashi thing for me.
That's right. That is good. You're first man. And
the first
man. I'm the first man.
In Japan.
The first man to...
the Macross 2 is the best, you said. I think.
For specific reasons. It's not the best, but it's one of my favorites.
I'm sorry for that.
Well, because
it would expand your horizons.
Because of Macross 2, Mikimoto came to the event in California to promote it, so I got to meet Mikimoto for the first time.
In 1992?
Anime Expo, formerly Anime Con, and I got to sit at the guest dinner with him and Jane Fraser. At the time it was Jan. Yeah, now it's Jan, but. And ask him all the wrong questions because I didn't know much. I had a translator, but it was very, very, very meaningful for me. And you can't argue that the Macross 2 opening is very amazing.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
You can argue, you just can't win.
No. That is a history of Macross.
Yeah, it's a history.
Yeah. It's always.
Well,
the first Macross is like that. But sometimes there's a very good quality episode. 80% is not so much. But Macross is great Macross.
Yes.
It's always.
So as a whole, we love it.
I like Macross too.
Thank you, Renato.
Likers again. I do. I feel kind of the same way. It's very nostalgic for me too, in a way, but probably not so much as you because I didn't have Mikimoto in any anime convention near me. I didn't have Macross 2 cinema screenings. You know, they showed Macross 2 theatrically here. こっち劇場で上映してたんですよ。
Yeah, I know.
こっちでは。So it wasn't really a thing there. It was like if you went to the anime section, the tiny anime section in a VHS shop, it would be there, but it just didn't have that much big presence. So I think it's just a difference of background.
And of course,
I would have been more into it if it had a bigger exposure.
Yeah. And plus, around that time, you had sequels. You had Terminator 2 and. Hollywood was starting to do more sequels.
Everything was a sequel, both Hollywood and anime.
And at that point, nobody really thought a Macross sequel was going to come out. And so that was big news, even for a small con at that time, that a new Macross was coming out.
Right.
And that at that point, it was an actual sequel. That's what they were saying it was going to be, which in the end. So I think a lot of the U.S. fans were just kind of holding on to that. And we're waiting, got the first episode, this looks good, got the second episode, this is getting interesting, got the third episode, why? Fourth episode, and then it just goes down.
Okay.
Yes. What's your favorite Macross, Tenjin?
My favorite Macross, I love all Macross, always, but the favorite Macross is always, to remember all. That's unbelievable quality. Yeah, that changed my life. Then I'm here.
Yeah. We brought you all the way to California.
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah, that's easy.
You have anything you want to ask?
You gonna bring any questions?
Oh, well, okay.
We already did Macross 2 talk.
Well, I missed the Macross 2 talk. What's your favorite Valkyrie?
What's favorite Valkyrie now? It's always everybody asking me.
Of course, VF2.
Oh, true? Metal Siren?
Metal Siren.
Oh, what is a Metal Siren? It's all just kidding. That means I love the maybe BF1A.
Hey.
Hey.
Very cool.
Yeah. Because I'm always
Production versions.
production version.
Like big in Macross fan world, we have a saying, we have an expression that means ryosanki. We call it cannon fodder. Cannon fodder means like it gets shot.
I know cannon fodder.
Yeah. So we call those like the brown VF1A.
But the cannon fodder is
VF11.
like a rigger. The VF1L is
No, but they always get blown up.
yeah.
いつもやられっぱなし役っていうので。
That is Hikaru's fighter is VF1A, the first.
Oh, in the movie. Yes,
In the movie, that is a drama for me.
Right.
Love Hooker is a special person.
Okay.
That means he got a BF1S.
Yes.
That is a special version. That is maybe if I were in their drama, maybe I'm not a BF1S driver,
Right,
pirate.
right.
And I love in Gundam. I love Zaku, like that. And there are so many dramas in the BF1A, like that.